Jochen Schenk, you are chairman of the board of management at Realies. Thank you for joining us on BiTV.
Thank you for that you called here, and I'm glad to speak to you.
Realies has recently passed the 10 billion euros assets under management mark. How has your strategy evolved in recent years?
Oh, we are coming from the early 90s. We closed the funds in investors. First in Germany, then we entered also investments abroad. That means the US, Western Europe. Beginning 2005, we began to invest heavily in Australia. That's our second focus also. And also in the year 2000, so it's a long time ago, we started our investments for institutional clients. So we have a business model which is standing on two legs. That means at the moment, 1/3 is private clients investments, and the 2/3 is institutional client investments. And the clients are coming usually from Germany and in the future also from abroad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And with this milestone behind you, what are your growth ambition and your roadmap going forward?
Yeah, we have huge more growth ambitions. So we say in 2025 to 26, we would like to have 14 to 15 million euros asset under management. We see because of the low interest rates, there is a huge demand of real estate investments. And we are in a well proposition because we have 5 subsidiaries or branches in, for example, in Paris, but also in Madrid, in Luxembourg, in Amsterdam, and in Sydney. And so also in that times, in that pandemic times with restrictions, we can locally act. And we did a lot of investments also in the last months. So we're looking strong forward for the next step of growth.
You mentioned your team in Paris. What role will France play in this strategy?
That's very important because we are acting in France since 1998, so it's really a long time. Our first investment was one of the wonderful buildings, Place Vendôme, and in the meantime, we had also properties by Airbus in Toulouse, or we are invested in Marseille and in Lyon heavily. So we are not only focused on Paris, and we will continue this because the last deals were some logistics properties in the Loire Valley. So we are really in a wide range in France, and it's an interesting country and interesting investment market for us.
Okay. And has your interest for certain asset classes evolved because of the health crisis?
Yeah, we see that the health crisis is speeding up effects and things which are happen to the handel. Sorry. To all what fashion retailers are. And so we at the moment we only invest in neighborhood shopping centers, means daily demands, and more in office and especially in logistics, because logistics is a component which is much more important for retail than the really old-fashioned retail shops. The last investment I told you before in the Loire Valley is because of its central area for distribution in France. It's very important for e-commerce services, and there are specific e-commerce companies where they do their distribution in France. And so this shifted more logistics and less retail.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing this insight with us, Mr. Schenk, and thank you all for following us. See you soon on BiTV.